you to the jury that you find my clients not guilty.
Hello, everyone. I am Dr. Coleman, your future principal. I would like to extend a warm welcome to you. I am so honored to be a part of your new journey, the journey to middle school. I know that middle school may seem a little scary and the campus looks huge, but know we will be there to support you every step. We are committed to empowering our students to lead, and you will unleash all of your potential, and we will get to witness all your gifts and talents. I am also excited to announce that SSA was named a Magnet School of Excellence. Magnet School of Excellence awards are only given to select group of magnet schools. To receive a National Merit Award, Magnet Schools of America members must submit a detailed application that is scored by a panel of educators. These schools are judged and scored on their demonstrated ability to raise student academic achievement, promote racial and socioeconomic diversity, provide integrated curricula and instruction, and create strong family and community partnerships that enhance the school's magnet theme. I will now introduce you to Ms. Reed, one of the assistant principals. She will share some information about some exciting course, our storm expectations, and information on a typical day.
Hello and welcome to the Hurricane Experience. Thank you for joining us this evening. My name is Ms. Cliffine Reed, one of the assistant principals here at South Seminole Academy. During our event tonight, we will continue to showcase all of the different aspects of our school before you begin your course selection process. I hope that you enjoyed speaking to our student leaders and seeing all of our great electives and leadership opportunities during the exploration time. Our leadership team will be joining us during this broadcast to highlight important information.
So let's kick off segment 2 of the 2023-2024 Hurricane Experience. You've met Ms. Reed. Now I'd like to introduce you to the rest of our leadership team and student support services members. In your room, you will see a QR code where you can post questions. We will capture all questions and post a Q&A on our social media by Friday. Ms. Reed will share with you some of the new additions to SSA over the past few years, review our storm expectations at SSA, and the typical day of a sixth grader's schedule.
Hello again. I would like to first share with you some unique and exciting courses that we offer that will allow you to unleash all of your amazing gifts and talents, such as environmental science, forensic art, JROTC, criminal justice, and TV production, just to name a few. As with anything you do, it is always great to be equipped with keys to success. I got you. Here are our storm expectations. S is for strive for success. T is for take responsibility. O is for opt to lead. R is for respect others. And M is for make good choices. So please remember and get a head start on these storm expectations. Now I know you're wondering, how is it going to be when I go to middle school? So now I'm going to go over a typical day for a sixth grader. On Mondays, you will have your storm period first, then you will attend all 7 of your classes. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, you will go and attend your odd classes. You will have periods 1, 3, 5, and 7. And then in the middle of the day, you will have lunch. We can't forget about lunch. And this time we call CNN 10 time. On Wednesdays, you will attend your even periods, which are periods 2, 4, and 6. And in the middle of the day, you will have lunch and elevate time. On Fridays, you will have even periods, periods 2, 4, 6, and 8 period, which is our Leadership Academy period. And it's a lot of fun. I hope that gives you some idea of what your days will be like. But don't worry, you're going to have a great time here at SSA. Throughout your typical day, I mentioned things like CNN 10, Elevate, and Storm. Our Dean, Dr. Fillmore, is up next, and he will explain all of these things in detail.
Hello, future Hurricanes. I am Dr. Fillmore, Dean at South Seminole Academy. At South Seminole Academy, we support our students in many ways, from creating goals and building relationships during our storm period, to achieving academic success during Elevate, and finding their voices through our leadership academies. During the Elevate period, students can receive help in a variety of ways, including remediation, enrichment, and grade recovery, all geared toward helping them succeed in a particular standard or course. This period comes after second period on Wednesdays and Fridays. Students in need of intervention in certain skills are referred by their teacher. All other students can sign up to an open session of their preference, which are determined by their teachers. CNN 10 is a 30-minute session occurring every Tuesday and Thursday following third period, where students are able to stay up to date on current events. It's also an opportunity for students to complete missing assignments. Our students' academic, social, and emotional needs are all attended to through the Storm and Leadership Academies by giving them the chance to participate in extracurricular activities they enjoy, like clubs and athletics, while also receiving mentorship from our teachers. This period is available to students twice a week, on Mondays at the start of the day and on Fridays at the end of the day. Now to Ms. Mahfouz on location.
Welcome everybody to South Seminole Academy. My name is Janice Mahfouz and I'm the School Administration Manager. I'm going to talk to you about our lunches. Our lunch schedules will depend on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursdays, third period teacher. For Wednesdays and Fridays, it will be through their fourth period teacher. Students may sit outside in the cafeteria or eat lunch outside. A la carte items are also sold separately. Want to find out more? To our dining services. Ms. Encarnacion is our restaurant manager. Now let's discuss our South Seminole Academy uniforms. We are a uniform school. The uniform consists of black or khaki bottoms, red, white, or black polos from Mondays through Thursdays. On Fridays, students are allowed to wear jeans with a school color t-shirt, and the jeans will not have any rips or tears. And now we're going to move on and talk about family engagement. As you know, it takes a village. So we invite our families to join various of our events. This also includes joining our PTSA, our SAC, and any events that we have on a monthly basis for our families. We do have an academic parent-teacher training academy, which we meet at least 4 times during the year. Thank you for listening. Now, for a message from our PTSA president, Ms. Kim McHugh.
Welcome families. My name is Kimberly McHugh, and I'm the president of South Seminole Academy PTSA. What is PTSA? PTSA is a Parent-Teacher-Student Association. It's a not-for-profit organization helping to support our school community. With schools facing challenges like shrinking budgets and lack of educational equity, PTSA is more important than ever. The PTSA provides programs on strengthening family-school partnerships, free resources for members on issues in areas such as STEM and health and safety. SSA PTSA strives to help support our school community. We have been recognized for these efforts, winning the 2020 and 2022 Outstanding Diversity, Equity, Inclusion Award from Seminole County, and awarded in 2020 for our top child advocacy efforts. And in 2021, our very own Art Miles won the Outstanding MVP Award for Male Volunteer for PTA. Be a part of a powerful association that can advocate on behalf of children educators at the local, state, and national levels. This year, SSA PTSA is proud to be the recipient of a $1,000 Smart Talk grant, which will empower families to have honest conversations about digital safety. Please like and follow our South Seminole Academy PTSA Facebook page. We will be posting a virtual training that you can do at home with your child. Help us support the PTSA mission of making every child's potential a reality by engaging and empowering families and communities to advocate for all children. Please scan the QR code on the following screen to learn more on how to help us make PTA's mission. And remember, kids do better when parents are engaged in their learning. I look forward to meeting some of you this evening at the PTSA page.
Now you will hear from our Dean, Mr. Bryant, and Assistant Principal, Mr. Mertz.
Welcome all future Hurricanes. I am Mr. Bryant, one of the deans here at South Seminole Academy. At South Seminole, we pride ourselves on providing a safe environment for students and staff. To accomplish this, we routinely conduct drills, communicate with the community, and have well-placed security measures throughout our campus. We have many ways students can report an incident, such as bullying, harassment, or any other issue. With the See Something, Say Something campaign, students, staff, and parents can report situations by calling the Speak Out hotline, going online to speakouthotline.org, or incidents can be reported using the P3 Campus app. And of course, the more traditional methods, such as written statements, emails, and verbal statements, are very effective. Thank you. Thank you for all you do, and remember, we are all in this together. Next up is Mr. Mertz.
Hello, Hurricanes. I'm Mr. Mertz, one of your assistant principals. Here at South Seminole Academy, we use positive behavior support, known as PBS. We integrate PBS into our HERO system as part of a token economy. Our HERO system tracks tardies, dress code violations, but it is also used to track our storm bucks. Storm bucks can be earned for demonstrating the storm characteristics and can be used for such things as classroom incentives, the PBS store, athletic events, and PBS house parties. When students receive a HERO ticket or a reward, parents will receive an email communication. Parents can also receive notifications of students receiving positive HERO points for displaying storm expectations. Students are able to track their HERO account through their very own HERO portal. Now, back to you, Ms. Reed.
Thank you, team. Just a few important questions that we are asked frequently. There are various ways to communicate and stay connected with us. You can follow us on all of our social media platforms and stay connected by checking your students' grades in Skyward and reading our weekly school newsletter, just to name a few ways. I know this sounds all great, but the first step is to be prepared to begin your educational journey here at SSA. This requires that you have school supplies. Here's our supplies list, and this information is also posted on our school website. So our school supply list for the year, you would need spiral notebooks, folders, notebook paper, colored pencils and markers, sticky notes, index cards, pencils and pens, highlighters in various colors, dry erase markers, glue sticks, scissors, covered pencils, sharpeners, and earbuds. Now, I know you're going to want to spend your entire day and night here at SSA, but you're going to have to go home when the bell rings. Here are some end-of-the-day pickup tips. For drop-off, buses drop students off in the front of the school in our bus loop. Car riders drop students off to the right of the school entrance in the car loop. Late arrival must report to front office for attendance pass. And during the end of the day, we have end-of-day dismissal. We have a staggered dismissal by location. End-of-the-day dismissal. We have a staggered dismissal by location from 4:05 to 4:15 p.m. And students can check out the QR code displayed at the end of the day in every classroom so that they know where their buses are located.
As we close out our second segment, here is the most important date. The first day of your middle school journey launches on August 10th. And remember our mission statement. SSA is committed to promoting high expectations in academics, school, and community activities while empowering all our students to lead. As a reminder, you will have a QR code posted in your room. Use the QR code to submit your questions.
We will now transition to segment 3, which is our academic presentation. During this session, you will remain in your classroom that you are currently in on the second floor. You will see videos highlighting our amazing electives and leadership opportunities.
Good morning, Hurricanes.
We're so excited to pretty much take our experience that we gained from going to the National Amazing Shake at the Ron Clark Academy in Atlanta last year, and we pretty much brought a lot of those ideas to our own Hurricane Shake competition this year.
We're so excited to launch off today's event. We had the opportunity to go to Ron Clark Academy last year, and we saw the amazing setup that they had and the experiences that they took our students through. So we're trying to emulate Ron Clark, and we're ready to get everything started. I know our students are going to shine, and we're so excited to see them start this venture.
I'm actually pretty excited, definitely kind of nervous because I have to talk to different people, but overall pretty excited.
We're so excited. We have the cooking demonstration station, we have the runway, we have the marketing pitch on the golf course. We have so many exciting scenarios and scenes for our students to get them ready for the Amazing Shake. Watch out, we're coming Atlanta this year.
A winner with Mr. Winners. It's the celebration cookie. Oh, this is good.
So, how was your experience in the Hurricane Shake competition?
My experience was very good. It was a lot of fun, and I feel like I learned a lot.
And our overall school winner is I'm so happy and proud of all of you.
Atlanta! We are hosting the Girls in Government Leadership and Service Symposium. We partnered with the League of Women Voters, Seminole, to have some elected officials come out and speak to our students today about the women's roles in leadership and service in our communities.
And this ties into our magnet. It's a wonderful experience to have our girls see how they can be empowered in our government and in our community.
This group of girls that they've gotten together today are really learning what it likes to be a leader in their community and what they can do as they get older to make a difference. And of course, as a district, we support civics and being productive citizens. So this is just a great example that the young ladies here are getting to really be active citizens.
Well, I believe that girls who are interested in local government should certainly start becoming active in local groups. Like if they are Girl Scouts, they should become active in the Girl Scout leadership. As they grow up, if they want to donate time and they want to give time to a food bank or to some other place, those kind of experiences prepare them.
Today we met a ton of people working in our community that help us at our school and in the district. We asked some questions after we had a long conversation about their personal life and what they do to help out in our community.
I met the mayor of Castleberry, and we actually talked about many different things about what she used to be and what she used to do and how it impacted her, what she's done with women to impact their lives.
Today I met some awesome 7th graders from South Seminole Middle School. Very smart, very intuitive, great questions, very animated. They actually took me by surprise with some of the tough questions on a world level.
We are learning about taking initiative.
In the Leaders for Life class, we learn about the 7 habits, and we learn how to be proactive people and not reactive and have a proactive response.
By working from a paradigm, I am charged of me. Okay, I want you to be truthful and reflect. I like when you guys write good sentences and paragraphs.
Previously, we have been learning about the 7 habits, and now we are writing 4 sentences about taking initiative.
Today in Mr. Oak's class, we're learning about functionalist perspectives within a community, a family, a team, all these different areas.
Let's look at the boxes now. So you pick a team. So what is the view of society? What kind of team are you picking? So give me an example of a functionalist team. You don't know that I'm actually a sociologist coming in to observe your team. What can you say?
I think that's the word, right?
It is a word.
My name is Nathaniel Carpenter, and right now we're posted up at Vietnam Wall replica, and right now we're just guarding it and answering any questions family members have.
It's the first time I've actually seen you guys out here. You're looking sharp. So what I'd ask you to do is always remember what those uniforms stand for. So these guys on the wall right here, they wore that same uniform, and they stood for something much bigger than themselves. So all you guys are doing that right now. You're starting right now. You're learning that. Learn it, suck it, drink it in, and let it become who you are, because it's going to make you a better person.
I'm Cadet Forbes.
I'm Cadet Baker.
My name is Cadet Francis.
Hi, my name is John Slomwitz.
My name is Cadet Townsend, and we're out here at the Vietnam Memorial Wall.
Today we're here to memorialize veterans who lost their lives in the Vietnam War.
Our next question comes from Chloe Lee. She's Seminole Connect from first period. Chloe, do you have a question?
What inspired you to become an educator?
It had an interesting route, but I have to say, hands down, my 5th grade teacher, Miss Cotton.
What has been the hardest challenge for the school board because of COVID-19?
There's been a lot of challenges for the school board. I think, hands down, the hardest part is the emotions and the roller coaster that we see our families going through.
We thank you for being on our show today. And do you have any final words for South Seminole Academy before you go off to visit your next school today?
Thank you for the awesome video, and I want a copy of that. I will treasure it always.
Absolutely. It's up on YouTube right now, actually.
And students, just keep up the hard work. You have a great principal and great staff here, and you have so many awesome opportunities. Take advantage of it. The time is going to go really fast. Before you know it, you'll be graduating from high school.
The executive branch is basically the face of our country. The president represents our country. To ambassadors represent our country.
What the executive and judicial branch are, because of what we do, they do something. They only have jobs because we do something. If we didn't exist, neither would they.
The judicial branch has the most power because it can monitor the 2 other branches the most. Certain instances include, according to E-Notes, the branch being able to declare a law unconstitutional.
We are debating which branch should have more power in our current government system, in a indirect democracy or representative democracy. What you're talking about would be changing our entire government system.
So today in Latinos in Action, we're doing a parent sign. We're going to talk about what we do in Latinos in Action and what are our committees. And basically, we were doing activities. For example, we danced, then another person sang, and then we have food over there, drinks, and everything you need.
Hello, incoming 6th graders. I'm so glad you will be Hurricanes next year. My name is Mrs. Hernandez-Craig, and I'm one of your assistant principals. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to go back to 6th grade after watching those videos and learning more about our electives. I hope the exploration period allowed you to see what we have to offer at South Seminole Academy and what makes this school such a special and fun place to be a part of. Now, we're going into our course selection portion of the evening. Please enjoy this video segment about our advanced studies.
Hi, welcome to Jurassic Park.
Backpacks to the side.
So today in science class, we are doing sensors about like dinosaurs and stuff. Like this sensor, it's a dinofication center. and basically you're gonna be like classifying the different parts of the dinosaur. Over there is you're matching like the examples and definitions in a picture of which part of the dinosaur and other stuff like that.
This is your experience for fossils, dinosaurs, and geologic time. Are you ready? Yeah! All right.
When you guys get your laptops, you log in, you open up your field guide. We'll be using those as you go through the stations. We have 4 stations set up in here. I would definitely say that's a
So the stegosaurus.
You're gonna make 2 separate groups based on that. So you wanna figure, what else did you put on there?
This is Dino Lingo. And what we're doing here is we have 4 different sections. You have a picture, an example, a term, and a definition. You have to match each thing all together, and then we line them up and have a teacher check. And if we check, we can put it into our document.
We have to match up the different layers to make sure that they're the same, and we have to determine how old each is based on this chart.
Oh yeah, we do.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Welcome, medical students! The notes of the great Victor Frankenstein have been discovered.
Today we're in Mr. Cudney's class and we're doing an escape room about Frankenstein, because that's what the book we're reading right now. So we have to decode a bunch of codes to bring the monster alive.
You will work together in teams to decode and rebuild his creature.
What he means by
I must rid the world of this hideous monstrosity.
because he has to bring the creature to life.
You almost got him. We got
There you go. We have
It's a
lungs, okay?
Still do combination.
And pop it. There you go. Our creature can now think. We have our dial. All right,
We are exposed to many different languages in our world language elective class, such as Arabic, Mandarin, Japanese, French, and Italian.
Indonesia is an archipelago with 14,752 islands, and we're serving some of the foods here today, like soto ayam, chicken soup.
This is the Dome of the Chains in Jerusalem. It's a prayer house built by the Umayyads in the 7th century AD. And this is the Jewish temple, and this was destroyed by the Romans, and then the Romans built a temple on it, and then the Umayyads came and built this. And now everyone's arguing over it, especially after the 6-Day War. It was annexed, and it was like this total chaos, and we're still like fighting over it. It's a big deal. But there are like a lot of good things about Israel outside from Jerusalem. Yeah, and Samaria and Judea. We have the most museums in the entire world, and we have won 12 Nobel Prizes, also the most in the entire world.
As you can see, 6th grade at South Seminole Academy opens up many opportunities for our students. Along with escape room lessons and Jurassic Park exploration, you will find a robust and challenging curriculum to prepare you for high school while attending South Seminole Academy. Next, you will hear from our instructional coaches, Ms. Metzler, Dr. Gonzalez, and Mr. Brown about our core curriculum and the academic support that we provide for our students.
Good evening, future hurricane mathematicians. My name is Dr. Gonzalez, and I am an instructional coach ready to support you in math. Sometimes students are unsure what math class to sign up for. As a 5th grade student, you are enrolled in one of 2 options, 5th grade math or just ramp. At South Seminole, 6th grade students have 3 options, 6th grade math, 6th grade math accelerated, and 7th grade accelerated for 6th graders. The difference in these courses is the pace of the content and when students have access to the high school course of Algebra 1. Students on the 6th grade math standard progression will take Algebra 1 in 9th grade. Students enrolled in Math 1 Accelerated have an accelerated math progression to take Algebra 1 honors in 8th grade. Students enrolled in 7th grade Accelerated for 6th graders will complete 6th, 7th, and 8th grade math concepts while in 6th grade to prepare to take Algebra 1 honors in 7th grade and Geometry honors in 8th grade. Regardless of the middle school math progression taken, all students will need to complete 4 years of math while in high school. As a recommendation, students with a strong love for math who obtain a level 4 or 5 on the Math Fast and complete RAMP should consider 7th grade Accelerated for 6th graders. Students should enroll in 6th grade Math Accelerated if they are taking 5th grade Math or RAMP and obtain a level 3 or higher on the 5th grade Math Fast at the end of the year. It's okay if you have questions. Please ask any of the math teachers here as you complete your course selection form tonight.
Welcome, future Hurricanes. I'm Mrs. Metzler, the Instructional Literacy Coach here at South Seminole Academy. I'm here to share a little bit about what to expect in middle school language arts classes. In elementary school, you've already learned many of the skills and concepts you will continue to work with in middle and high school. Things like plot, theme, characters, setting, point of view, and central idea never go out of style. Reading, writing, speaking, and listening are still the cornerstones of language arts. There have been some exciting changes in Florida recently, though. This year, we started using the Benchmarks for Excellent Student Thinking, or BEST. With this, we have new books to read, new things to write about, and new assessments to replace the FSA. When deciding between standard and advanced ELA, think about how well you have done in language arts in the past, how successful you were with iReady in elementary school, your FAST scores, and your level of independence and responsibility. Families are also encouraged to get input from your 5th grade teacher as well as the counselors and teachers here tonight regarding your choice. I look forward to meeting you all. Look for me around campus and say hi.
Welcome, future scientists. My name is Travis Brown. I'm the instructional coach that will support you in social studies and science. And here I'm here to talk to you about the science fair, which is calling all of you. While at South Seminole, all students participate in our South Seminole Science Fair. To participate, students complete a project involving experimentation, research, and, data collection and analysis while utilizing the scientific method. And it doesn't stop there. Winners of our science fair competition will move on to represent South Seminole at the Seminole County Regional Science Fair. Also, for those entering 6th grade world history, students can participate in the DBQ project. The primary focus of the DBQ project is for students to create evidence-based arguments to answer a historical question. Students learn to use evidence to support arguments to questions like Hammurabi's Code, was it just, and the Great Wall of Ancient China, did the benefits outweigh the cost? We are committed to support you in your academic journey. In addition to our Elevate class, which will support you during the school day, we have after-school tutoring available for ELA, math, science, and civics. Parents, you will receive information regarding this via email during the first and second semester to sign your student up for these opportunities.
Thank you, coaches, for that overview of our curriculum and what supports we offer students at SSA. Finally, please pay attention to this presentation from our school counseling team, Ms. Ellerby and Ms. O'Leary, about the course selection process. After the video, you'll have an opportunity to submit your course request online. Enjoy.
Hi, future Hurricanes. I'm Kelly Metzler, the Instructional Literacy Coach here at South Seminole Academy, and I'm going to walk you through how to select your courses for your 6th grade year at South Seminole. So first, let me introduce you to our school counselors. We have Mrs. Ellerby. She is going to be your 6th grade counselor, and the 8th graders also have Mrs. Ellerby as their counselor if their last names start with A through L. We also have Mrs. O'Leary. She's our 7th grade counselor, and our 8th graders with the last names that start M through Z. There is their contact information, email, and phone number. So we are going to be talking about the classes that you will select to take in your 6th grade year at South Seminole. So before you complete the course selection Google form, you're going to want to review our curriculum guide to learn about all of the different programs and class offerings here. So this link here will bring you to our curriculum guide. It has all of our class offerings. You're also going to want to view the 6th grade course selection planning sheet. That's this link here, to plan your options before you complete the Google form. So this is just a rough draft planning sheet. This is for planning purposes only, and it's not required to submit with your course selections. What you are going to submit when you are ready is your course selection Google form. So February 7th is the due date for that, and that's where you will submit the courses that you want for 6th grade. So when you're selecting your courses, you're going to want to consider your 2 options here at South Seminole, your 2 academic paths that you can choose. The first is our traditional academic path. That's going to offer you the choice to select advanced or standard for language arts and math classes. You will have science and world history standard. All traditional academic path students will have those classes. So those will be your core academic classes. Language arts and math can be standard or advanced, and science and world history are standard for all. And then you'll have your electives. So you will also have Leaders for Life, which is a 1-semester elective that's required for 6th graders at South Seminole. We'll introduce you to our Leadership Magnet program here. And you'll take Learning Pathways. It's a required 1-semester elective for all 6th graders, and 1 semester of PE. So those are the 3 required electives, 1 semester only for our 6th graders here. And just before we move on, just wanted to go back to your language arts and your math classes. So you can have standard or advanced language arts. For math, you actually have 3 choices for 6th grade. You have our standard 6th grade math, our 6th grade accelerated math, or 7th accelerated math. And if you are a student in RAMP in 5th grade, then that's what you will be considering, that 7th accelerated math. The other academic path that you might be on here at South Seminole is our pre-IB program. The Seminole County Pre-IB program provides rigorous and extensive course study in math, science, world language, social studies, and language arts, with an emphasis on independent study, in-depth learning, and accelerated curriculum requirements. So if you have that curriculum guide open, there'll be more information about the pre-IB program on page 7 of your curriculum guide. It is required to maintain a 3.0 overall GPA to remain in the pre-IB program, so you would want to consider that if this is a path that you choose. So if you are on our pre-IB path, you would still have your 4 core academic classes. You would select SCPS Pre-IB Language Arts 1 Advanced. You would select SCPS Pre-IB World History Advanced, SCPS Pre-IB Comprehensive Science Advanced, and then you would again have your choice of math. So you would, both math choices are advanced options in the pre-IB program. So you would have the 6th accelerated math or the 7th accelerated math, again, for those RAMP students. World Languages 1 is a required 1 semester elective for 6th graders in our pre-IB path. Leaders for Life, again, is the 6th grade 1 semester required elective for all 6th graders. Learning Pathways and PE. So those 3 electives are the same required electives for both academic paths. So when you're choosing your electives, just remember we have a lot of electives to choose from, but don't forget that your elective choices may be removed based on your FAST scores. So if your FAST scores indicate a need to take intensive reading or intensive math class, just keep in mind that those electives you picked might be bumped based on those FAST scores. And again, don't forget that all 6th grade students are required to take those 3 one-semester electives: Learning Pathways, Leaders for Life, and Physical Education. We do have a PE waiver if you have other sports that you're involved in. That might be something that you would choose to do. You can waive that PE requirement. So in your presentation, there's a link right here to that PE waiver, and you would just need to fill that out and turn that into our office. So those required electives, Learning Pathways, Leaders for Life, and PE, will automatically be put in. So those are not options that you will need to select on the Google form. Those will automatically be scheduled for the students. And if you have chosen the pre-IB academic path, you will also be automatically enrolled in our World Languages 1. So all of the required electives you do not need to put on the Google form. Those will be taken care of for you. So when you are looking at that planning sheet, remember I said there's the planning sheet that you can fill out kind of like a rough draft, not what you actually submit. But if you look at that planning sheet, you will see all of the choices that you have for your electives here at South Seminole. So you're going to choose your top 6 choices of electives. So the electives are either a year long, and you'll see a little Y next to the courses that are all year, or they are 1 semester, and you'll see a little S next to the courses that are only 1 semester. We do have a couple of high school credit elective courses, even one that is available to 6th graders, and you will see that. It's called Law and Order, Intro to Legal Studies, half of a high school credit because it's a 1 semester class. So that's what that HS indicates. And then any class that has a prerequisite, which you might see later when you're signing up for your 7th and 8th grade classes, would be indicated with a PR. So here is a snap of your 6th grade electives. You can see there's a lot to offer, so you would want to choose your top 6 choices of those electives, and you can plan that out on the planning sheet, and then when you have your final choices selected, you are ready to enter them on the Google form. So we do have some additional leadership opportunities that are available by application and teacher selection only. So space is limited in these. These are special opportunities. Applications for these programs will be forwarded to your elementary schools, so you can see your elementary school counselor if you're interested in one of these options. We have a program called Latinos in Action, which is a full year course that's a leadership opportunity. We have a Student Lighthouse Team, which is a student leadership class that is all year long. And we have our Student Government course, which is another leadership opportunity that is a year long. So if you think you might be interested in any of those 3, then you would need to see your elementary school counselor for an application for one of those. So here at South Seminole, we have a lot of leadership opportunities, and one of the other things we have built into our bell schedule is something called Leadership Academies. So our Leadership Academies are offered 1 time a week, and they give students an opportunity to explore additional interests outside of their academics. On page 16 of your curriculum guide, if you have that curriculum guide document open, you will be able to see the list of the Leadership Academies with their descriptions. So on that Google form, when you're ready and you have your classes picked out, you're going to select your top 5 choices of the Leadership Academies. So take your time, read through page 16 and see all the different choices, and then you'll choose your top 5. If all of your choices are unavailable, all top 5 of your choices are full, then you'll be placed in a study hall. If you don't choose a Leadership Academy, then you'll be placed in a study hall. So the study hall will just be during that Leadership Academy time block. Some Leadership Academies that are listed in the curriculum guide may not be available for selection when you get to the Google form if some changes have been made. And then there are some students that will be selected by teachers for specific academies. So that might happen in your 7th or 8th grade year. But for 6th grade, for your first time, check out page 16 of your curriculum guide and choose your top 5 choices on that Google form. So here's a little additional information. So you will be choosing 8 total classes for your 6th grade year. So you will have a math class, and you see your math options here. You will have a language arts class, standard, advanced, or pre-IB. You will have a science class, either standard or pre-IB. You will have a world history class, standard or pre-IB. All sixth graders will have Leaders for Life one semester and Learning Pathways for one semester. All sixth graders will have PE for one semester. If you are in our pre-IB path, you will have World Languages 1 for one semester. And then these other electives, elective here, this would be a one semester elective. You could have a year-long elective or 2 semester-long electives. So that gives you the flexibility to fill in those holes with whichever electives you want. And then you'll also have your Leadership Academy that you choose, which will be the same course all year, and you'll meet there once a week. And don't forget that those intensive reading and math classes may impact your elective choices, but we need to wait for those FAST scores. So when you are ready and you have your planning sheet all complete and you're ready to go to the Google form, there is the link here for that course selection form. The Google form will be open from January 30th until February 7th. If you join us for the Hurricane Experience on February 7th from 6 to 8 p.m., you will have an opportunity to complete that Google form here at the school. So if you choose to wait and you want to have some help filling out that form from our guidance counselors and our teachers here at South Seminole, then you can come in on February 7th during that Hurricane Experience and we can fill out the form with you on that night. If you do not submit your course selection Google form by February 7th, by that deadline, then your courses will be selected for you by our counselors. So don't miss the opportunity to have a say in your courses. And here's just a little snap of our bell schedule here at South Seminole. So when you're picking out those courses, you can kind of get an idea of when you will have those courses during your day and how often you will see those teachers. So if you kind of look at our Monday, you get to see all 7 of your classes on Monday, 1 through 7 right there. And then Tuesday and Thursday, you'll see your odd numbered classes, 1, 3, 5, and 7, with a little break in there to watch our South Seminole News program. And then on Wednesday and Friday, you'll get to see your even numbered class periods with 2nd, 4th, and 6th period. And you'll see this block here for Elevate, which you'll learn about when you come be a student here at South Seminole. And then you see this little block of time here at the end of the day on Friday, and that's when you will meet with your Leadership Academy at the end of the day on Friday. All right, future hurricanes, this is our acronym that we live by here, STORM. We strive for success, take responsibility, opt to lead, respect others, and make good choices. So we look forward to seeing you at the Hurricane Experience on February 7th from 6 to 8 p.m. Thank you, Hurricanes.
5th grade families, thank you so much for attending our Hurricane Experience and learning more about what makes South Seminole Academy such a unique school. If you have not already done so, please use the laptops in your room or scan the course selection QR code with your phone to import your course requests for next year. These are due before you leave. If you have already submitted your course request form, this concludes your evening. Thanks again for joining us tonight, future Hurricanes. We can't wait to see you in the fall. And as always, don't forget to storm.